guess we can finally get started here. Hello and welcome to Deuce and Tamriel, episode 10. And good lord, new microphones and a new desk, thanks to all the support on the Kickstarter, which still got $125 left to go on that, so feel free to check that out. Just search Deuce and Tamriel on Kickstarter. But, well, let me start by introducing ourselves. I am Scary Drew, and here with me is Scary Dew.
Hello, the episode's over now because it took so long. Goodbye. Nice seeing you.
Yeah, I initially planned to set up the desk on Friday when Amazon was supposed to deliver it, and then we can mess around with the audio and test it out and get it all perfected for today. And I checked my tracking on Friday, and all it said was shipping info received, and it actually said that twice, once at 6 a.m. and again at 6 p.m., so that made me nervous. So I opened up a little customer service chat. Are you traveling to me?
I already did.
Okay, and I'll find you.
No, that is not where I wanted to alt tab. I can, oh, I thought I traveled to you.
It takes you to the
oh yeah, I'm at the way shrine. No, I just had the menu still.
Yeah. And so I contacted Amazon customer service chat.
And he threw a shit fit.
I wouldn't call it a shit fit.
Nah, you're really nice to customer service.
No, the first time I was actually really nice. The first time I was like, hey, you know, I'm just concerned because the tracking shows no updated information. It just says shipping info received, and I was like, you know, it might still be on its way, but can you just look into this for me? And so the lady says, oh yeah, FedEx screwed up, and it's going to be there Monday. And I'm like, well, we do the show Tuesday. That'll still work out. We can set it all up Monday and test everything out, and that'll work out just fine. And so she also offered 40% off of the desk, which was nice. So I was like, sweet, I'm actually making out like a bandit on this. The problem is, come yesterday, I checked the tracking again, and it still has not updated anything. So and one of the things was...
Hey, we get it going on your end, Drew, FYI.
Really? Well, that's crap.
My mic is probably picking up your voice, probably because it's pointed in your direction, but I don't... We should... I'm not that big!
Can you turn your mic volume down? Right-click on your speaker, go to recording devices, double-click on the mic.
You know what? Slow down. I'm just kidding. Levels... about, like, 44? Or was it, like, 68?
Okay.
What does that
if
sound?
Not, then you're just gonna have to deal with one more episode of Echo. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this episode
and you can blame Amazon. So that which leads me perfectly back into that story.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and so on Monday. Oh, and one of the things that I found unusual was the lady was like, "Hey, let me contact FedEx," and like 20 seconds later, she comes back. She's like, "Yeah, they screwed up." I was like, I know Amazon must be like one of their, if not their biggest contract for shipping with FedEx, but that seemed awful quick for her to call a customer service line, get it looked into, and answer the question that quickly. And so sure enough, Monday I contact them again. I'm like, hey, it was supposed to be here today. I'm just like,
It was all like, hey.
Yeah, I'm like, this is still not here yet, or it's not on the tracking, has not been updated at all. I don't know if there's a new tracking number or something. And so the guy says, yeah, your best bet at this point is to reorder it. And I'm like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. And he's like, well, upgrade the shipping to the fastest possible. I'm like, well, that's overnight, and that means tomorrow, and I needed this today at the latest, and that's ridiculous. And at this point, he says I was already given 40% off of the items, so he can't discount it anymore. He offered me 20%. By the end, he didn't, and he was so friendly, I didn't bother pushing it. But I even asked, I was like, you know what, at this point, this is like the third package that Amazon has not delivered by the guaranteed time, because Prime is supposed to be free 2-day shipping, and this is the third time they failed to get it within the 2 days.
Dude, this isn't Amazon and Tamriel.
I know, I'm sorry, I went on a rant. You're right, and we have a lot of stuff to talk about today, so let's just leave it at that. I didn't get the desk for free, but I did get a discount on it, and it's here today, which is why the show started late, and we didn't get a chance to test the audio properly. And so that's where we sit now. So.
And apparently we should have done our original plan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can still try that, but
well,
I think once we have a little bit more time, we can figure this out.
I promise.
I hadn't planned on setting everything up at the last minute like that.
Mickey says, "Boom stand fishing line from the ceiling." I like that idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We were sitting as close to each other as possible with Dew still facing the TV yesterday.
Are you coming?
Oh, I stopped. I lost track. I'm right next to you. You need to come over here. I can't get up to you. There's a cliff.
I don't know how to get down.
You jump over.
Oh, it's not gonna kill me?
If it does, I'll res you. Oh, I thought you were good, but you were not. Yeah, we were sitting as close as possible to each other yesterday in our normal, or I shouldn't say our normal, our old spots, and we were using the 360 setting, and it just kind of gave it like a distant echo because we were just weren't close enough to the mic. So
basically, we really suck at it.
Yeah, I think this'll work out the way we've got it now, just with a few tweaks.
Please donate to the Kickstarter.
I know, right?
Kickstarter is titled "Help News and Tamriel with their Echo." Now, I understand that we got the good mics now, and that's supposed to help us with our echo.
I might just have to kick Scary Dew into the spare bedroom or something for the show.
Yeah, we might have to.
Yeah, so I mean, we have options. Again, it's just mostly a result of having to scramble to do this last minute. Like I said, I'm sweating over here. I just put together the desk in like 20, 30 minutes, and then had to move the computer and set it all up. So, but we're here now.
This is like the worst, most boring beginning to an episode.
I know. This is like this is the I'm gonna rename this fail episode. But there is a lot to talk about. So first things first, I'm gonna get my gloating out of the way. I
wanted to get the gloating out of the way. You already won.
Well, I guess I'll let you tell the story then.
Wait, which gloating are we doing? Did we gloat about?
No, we just found out on the 6th.
Yeah, you gloat about that. That's yours.
Yeah, that the Tales of the Dead contest was over, and my story won. I was very excited for that. It was one of 3 that won. I didn't read the other 2.
I haven't
I
yet
didn't
either.
care because I knew mine was awesome, and that's all that matters. So that was, that's a fun little contest. I did get contacted today, finally, by Zoss to get the T-shirt, the free T-shirt that I wanted, and also they gave me the code for the $25 at the Bethesda store. So
you get the T-shirt, I get the T-shirt.
Yeah, I don't really wear T-shirts, so
it's because I contributed the word "thine self" to the story. That's all I did.
Dew is getting a medium-sized Ouroboros shirt, so that's very exciting. And I'm gonna put that $25.
What's my T-shirt size?
I'm gonna put that Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna put that 25. Oh, you know what? I need to make sure we're going the right way before. Okay, I think we are.
Uh-oh, it looks like you beat someone else's submission. We'll pretend that...
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mickey. Maybe next time. They did say they plan on doing another one.
I'm sure theirs will win next time.
I don't think...
and then I should get the T-shirt that time, too. You're getting attacked.
Oh, well, let's take care of that then. You know what? We've been playing on other characters recently,
so much more.
Yeah, well, it's easy for you because you have a lot of the same skills because you're a sorcerer, but I'm a Nightblade on that other character, and now I'm switching back to the Dragon Knight, so I gotta remember what my skills are here. But, where the heck is this quest we're going to? Is it, oh, it's way down there. We gotta go south.
This guy's attacking us.
Move now!
Oh, there's a lot of enemies over here. And, we also don't have a second skill bar. So...
which is really depressing.
I plan to get the messenger bag, the Ouroboros messenger bag. Not the leather one, because it's way too expensive, $160, and also, I actually just don't like the leather one as much as the cloth one. I think the cloth one is nicer.
That's how he makes himself feel better about his poor person choices.
Well, yeah, I mean. And I was going to get both that and the leather-bound notebook. And I was just like, do I have the money for that? I don't know. Like, what the messenger bag, I would only end up paying, what, $30 or something after the $25 off. And I was like, you know what? It's not like it's a % off or whatever. I can get the notebook at a later time if I need to.
Oh, it's time to view our family slides.
I don't understand what that...
I'm making fun of our boring episode.
I'm sorry.
I'm not calling you boring. I'm just kidding.
No, you're just an awful, rotten, mean person, and I'm used to it, so it's okay.
That's hurtful.
I'm just kidding.
No. Are we doing anything with this quest here?
No. We're going to a quest that we already have.
You're going
Heimlin Keep.
Yeah.
In case you're choking, come to Heimlin Keep.
Oh.
Oh, yes, I know. That was terrible. So, other than that, there was the Tamriel Town Crier, issue number 7 today.
That was the part I was gonna brag about.
Ah, that was your... I forgot about that. I was just gonna
Your
mention
story. Just kidding. Yeah, Tamriel Town Crier. What was it, number 7?
Yes, number 7.
And of course, it's the big update 6 has been released, and it's featured obviously some wonderful shows and podcasts, and they linked to our mead making episode, which is
Mulled
funny
wine.
because we were drunk in it. Mulled wine, whatever. Yeah, mulled wine. We did not make mead. But yes, they linked to the video of that, and the screen or the video preview is really unfortunate because it's me with my mouth gaping open, cutting some oranges. Because I'm a nasty mouth breather.
I didn't... You know what? I didn't get that freaking way shrine over here. I ran right past it. It didn't discover it.
I might not have been.
No, because if you were following me, I passed it a little bit too far away.
Angwar wants to be my friend. Angwar, you are in to have a
Yes, and I just
new
listened.
friend.
I just listened to Ingwar on Tales of Tamriel earlier today.
Yes, he was very excited for Tales of Tamriel.
So there was the shout out to OPcast. They've been trying to get themselves on the Tamriel Town Crier, and they were going to be on the last issue, but for whatever reason there was an issue with posting a podcast on there for some reason.
Odd.
And
was it ESORP? Or was it?
Yes, that's
I know
the
what
official
you're saying.
name of it is OPcast is their podcast name, and so that they were put on this one because you'll even notice the last Tamriel Town Crier was only like YouTube video links, and they don't stream or post their show to YouTube. So, but they finally got theirs on the Tamriel Town Crier, and that's much deserved.
Well, they should because Knights knows he's a pretty boy.
So we last left off here.
Can I not be the only one to call him that? Come on.
We last left off. We had just taken back. Now I can't think of the name of it. It was Fort Virac from the Daggerfall Covenant general who had been practicing some necromancy and raising his dead soldiers, which the stupid Dunmer decided was a good idea to, out of respect, let them gather their dead, which he was using to raise them from the dead and use them to continue fighting, so they had an unlimited source of soldiers. And then at the end of that, we find out that the one of the Dark Elves has betrayed us and stolen the heart of the Coral Heart from Vivek's antlers.
What is our fucking deal?
I don't know. And so
This one.
the Dark Elf stole the Coral Heart from Vivek's antlers. Don't go anywhere inside here. And
You don't want me to go and fumble?
no, don't go anywhere inside here.
I have to watch you run in
The
circles.
Dark Elf had taken the Coral Heart to complete what we had originally thwarted at Vivek's antlers, the Daggerfall Covenant releasing Sidal, the other brother of Strife, to Balreth is the one brother of Strife. And now we just on our way down to go stop him from releasing Sidal, we passed by Fungal Grotto, which we actually had a quest to enter Fungal Grotto, but now we have to
Avi's here, and now it's a part
yeah,
of...
see, now we can go back to Davin's Watch and finish that part of the Undaunted quest. You can leave now and you just exit the door.
Wait, I don't have to do anything in here?
Hey, Avi, how you doing?
Do I have to do anything in here?
No, you just entered. The quest was to enter Fungal Grotto, which we did, and so now we can leave, and the next part of that quest is back.
I wasn't paying attention because I got excited that Avi showed up. Boy, guys, these new load screens make watching this...
Yeah, a huge shout out to those. Those load screens, the artwork is just fantastic on there. They're a lot brighter, in my opinion, too.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know
really
if I've got
glowy and magical.
So I accidentally bumped my pop filter. Sorry about that.
Well, that defeats...
There's actually a sky shard up here, and for the longest time, I was looking inside that dungeon with a group. I was like, where the hell is this sky shard at? Because it's not actually in the dungeon. It's above it over here.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
Uh, Incidentally, regarding the microphones, and we got some cute pop filters, which I'm not using right now because of my mic issues. And on Amazon, when you go to buy the Yeti mics, people can ask questions kind of in the review section, and then other people who have it can answer them. And somebody asked if this mic needs a poop filter, and I thought that was hilarious. The person who answered said, yes, get a pop filter for it, but if you need a poop filter, you might have other problems.
Yeah, we've spent the past week or so calling them poop filters.
Yeah, I'm still going to call it a poop filter. Maybe not so much in front of people, but...
Where are we heading next? next. So we're gonna go try and stop. We gotta travel to Kraganmore, which is down below us. Oh, I remember Kraganmore. And so we stopped at Fungal Grotto for the Undaunted quest. And I don't know if there was any other news. Oh, there is. Big time, because before we do our next... Where the heck are you?
I'm coming.
Before we do our next episode, Tamriel Unlimited will go into effect on the 16th.
Oh, for God's sake, we finally remembered to tell news before it happened.
Yes, and so I'm looking very much forward to. I asked on Twitter, I asked the Elder Scrolls Online Twitter if we would see our Cinch mounts anytime soon, and or if that was going to be released with Tamriel Unlimited, and it's actually not going to be released with Tamriel Unlimited. They say it should be within like a couple, like shortly thereafter. So don't expect your Cinch Tiger mount or Striped Senchi. Wow, we're pronounce that stupid thing.
We still don't know how to pronounce it, yeah. But we know how to pronounce Legerdemain.
Legerdemain. So yeah, don't expect that with the Tamriel Unlimited launch. That apparently is going to be coming at a later date, and those are enemies. I thought.
Oh, sorry, I should have warned you because I was fighting one of them off.
So what is the first thing, dude, that you plan to purchase in the Crown store when it goes live? Because I know what I'm getting.
What?
Well, I'm asking you first.
Is that where I can get a cat?
Yes.
I'm getting a cat.
Now, are you going to get the house cat, or do you plan on getting the panther pet?
A house cat.
Yeah, yeah. I like the.
I like how that there is a panther. That's awesome. But I like me some little stupid domestic house cats.
I like the house cats. The one thing I like about the panther is the size of it. Because look, I got this dog following me here, and this is the Whiterun dog from the Nord figurine. Is that what it's called, the Whiterun dog, or is it the Windhelm dog? There's a Windhelm and a Whiterun. This is the Whiterun Wolfhound. And I don't even notice it. Like, I forgot it was even there until I just started talking about it. And so I might go with... you know what? I should have enough crowns to do both the panther and the house cat. So I might do both. But I see myself running around with the panther more often because it is so big. It's a lot more noticeable. Where are you?
I'm right behind you. You're going to be like one of those dudes in Vegas that has illegal big animals just to show off and a ridiculous Lotus sports car. Panther.
And to answer Ramph, we were talking about Tamriel Unlimited should be the 16th or the 17th. I forget which one it is.
Store and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And then Mickey wants to know what we're doing with those mics, that we need a poop filter. Think about it. Hey, we already own a bidet.
That's true. If you don't own a bidet, get on Amazon. It'll cost you $20. It takes 2 seconds to install it.
You're not going to believe us, but throw down the $20.
Throw down the $20. If you have a lot of money, throw down $40, $50 for the heated one.
I know. I want to try the heated one.
Yeah, because it's a little bit shocking if you don't have the heated one.
It is really refreshing, though. I'm gonna be honest. But if you live somewhere cold, I don't think I think I would definitely throw down for the heated one. Honestly, there's a Reddit post. If you search like Reddit bidet, that it will convince you. It convinced me, and I thought it was all a funny joke. But it's not a joke. It's not a joke at all.
Don't we all?
But that has nothing to do
I
with
don't know if this is the
Probably won't find much here.
Bloodthirsty Nixtown.
Transformed from a bloodthirsty.
Okay, maybe the guardsman can tell me more, but I'm not sure if this is the same quest line that we were doing before. Is this the same one?
Vicky also says the loyalty mount will not be out on the 17th. That is the Sanctuary
Yes, the
right?
loyalty mount should not necessarily be out with Tamriel Unlimited. According to Twitter today, they said it would be around that time, so it might be a couple of days after that. I'd imagine that they'll have it within a week of Tamriel Unlimited launching.
Because I think that's what Rams was asking, what was not going to be out. I think we had said something like that, maybe.
Stillwater's over there, so that's not it. Don't think. Well, we'll just keep going with this quest line because it doesn't match the Savior of Gavin's Watch, yes, and the Virak Siegebreaker. Oh, maybe this is the quest. Okay, what's wrong, Guardsman? Tanvel Indoril, that's the traitor. Head of his person.
Sorry. I loved that. Tanvel Indoril.
Oh, see the guy who took the Tanvel Indoril, the guy who took the Coral Heart? He is now commanding Kraganmore, it looks like.
I don't know. But when he came out from talking to our grandmaster, he was in
Yeah.
charge.
I'm gonna hear that.
Like
Slaves
terrified
like
if you want to-
Aggressive
If you want to help,
echo
please
from hell.
We're gonna go speak to the Grandmaster, and we gotta free the Kraganmore from the grip of Tanvil's vanguard. Well, I will gladly do that because I hate the dark. Well, I'm talking to a dark elf.
I'm
but-
so happy
Everyone
about
wants to
where the webcam is and being able to play this game on a computer monitor.
Yeah, you got a pretty sweet setup.
The
I really like
combination.
that compact desk and everything.
Yeah, I'll take a picture later.
Yeah, it's got the,
like anyone cares, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, it's got it's got the tray for the monitor.
Yeah,
raised
this
up,
is
the
the
raised
best
shelf, if you will, or whatever you want to call that. And then it's also got the keyboard tray that you can roll out, I guess, slide out.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
electric.
And,
Again, we still do appreciate what we've gotten and need contributions to the Kickstarter because somebody put this on his credit card because somebody insisted that we do it for this episode, even though now it's still echoey. But
You know what? I hope you didn't throw out those tools, by the way, because we don't need the CD rack on there, but it's got to screw on there somehow, and I didn't even.
not anything, Mister. Go ahead, throw it out. We don't need these spare parts because then because.
Oh, I just wasted my Dragon Knight standard. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
well.
I used shackles.
I didn't murder anybody. Okay, good. Justice system.
Oh, yeah, it's so easy to accidentally almost swipe.
You know, you can turn. You know what I don't like? You can turn off murder so that you don't accidentally attack an NPC. You can't turn off the looting. So if you don't want to steal something and you're just trying to click, you're trying to craft or something, and there's a barrel that you can loot right next to it, then boom, you loot it. And well, barrel's a bad example because you have to actually take the items from the barrel. It doesn't auto loot. But I don't like that. If you're able to turn murder off, then
the hero of Fort Virak.
yes,
Welcome
behind
to
on
you
the
your
left.
house.
It's like Ramp is everywhere.
Hero of the Ebonheart Pack to distant Kraganmore. I would be more welcoming, but today
Okay,
important
so-
matters.
And for you, God. So I have exciting news that is only not really that relevant. It's only like relevant to you, me, Ramp, and Ray.
Oh
But
yeah, I'm excited for this too. It's a little local, but that's fine.
it's local, but I don't care because maybe this will take off, or maybe you'll have something like this in your city and you never thought to even look. Because honestly, if Sacramento has it, and other good cities probably already have it, because Sacramento is kind of the nobody likes it of cities in the country. So I could have called it something meaner. What's it called again?
Save Point Tavern.
Save Point Tavern. Oh, Ramp can see the TV screen.
That's the one that she was using.
I don't know why I'm typing instead of just answering verbally.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no. Ramp can see the screen. Thought that's why you were behind me and left, but you're further left, and that's the TV screen. Now we have the TV screen in this room. But yes, Save Point Tavern. It's gonna be a gaming bar hub type setting, and it looks extremely fun. It's going to be in Sacramento, and they're also going to have. It's going to be table games. They're going to have some consoles set up, which will be nice.
They're probably going to do competitions there.
I'm sure they will.
I can't imagine they would.
There's so many comic book places that do that in this area. Let me know what you've decided. By the way, are we going to assault or sneak?
I have no idea.
I'll let you get to it. You'll see the option. I accidentally backed out.
As I see it,
And anyway, they're going to have table gaming. You'll be able to rent games, which I'm really excited about because I love games like Arkham Horror and other of those games where they end up costing you, I don't know, a good $80 before the expansions.
We're gonna assault.
We're gonna assault? Okay.
So we can fight.
good luck.
We're not.
Wear their blades.
Yeah, no, we're not.
I mean, we could still sneak. It's a disguise, but still, I like to assault. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway, no, it's okay. They're going to have games that you can rent, which I was saying I'm really excited about because indie board games that are quite complicated. They take 3 to 5 hours to play a game or whatever. They usually cost a minimum of $80, and they're worth it. I mean, they're independent. They have great art. They have great stories. They're complicated. They're a lot of fun. But they're $80. Then you got to buy $60 expansions to be able to rent them in a cool pub and hang out with you guys who are local, and the rest of you sucks to be you can't hang out with us. We're so freaking cool.
I'd love to do a live Dues in Tamriel when they open it up. But the problem is setting up the computers and stuff, and
the problem is we can't get our mics to work at home.
Well, fair enough. If we had a way to, like if we were going to play the console versions at all, transfer our characters or whatever, which I have no intention of doing, I hate consoles, then it might work because they had the console set up. Maybe people could even like join us in game or whatever on the other consoles they have there. So I would love to do that, but I don't see any logistical way that it would work.
Hey, Avi is in the Bay Area and said that they can make it to Sacramento too.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I agree. Angor needs to come back.
Well, he doesn't have a choice. I mean, if you come from Sacramento,
you're gonna get stuck back in Sacramento.
Eventually, you have to come back at some point.
Sacramento it's a black hole. I got to move away to downtown Santa Cruz for a couple of years, and where am I? Right back here. But I met you, so that's good.
Well,
and I don't hate this town anymore. It's just one of those places you grow up hating it, but it's not so bad.
Oh, there you are. So with this quest here, it looks like Tanval Indoril stopped at Kraganmore on his way to the Tormented Spire, where he intends to release Sidal, or summon Sidal. What's the word? Like, not release, like unbind him or something? I don't know. Anyways.
Read the directive.
Tanval's directive. The second brother must be unleashed. Hold on. This is what I was just about to ask. Oh no, this doesn't say. My question is, because we just talked to the Grandmaster in Kraganmore, and he said this isn't like Tanval, and he said, well, he's lost control. He's out of control, basically. My question is, we were trying to work with Tanval against the Daggerfall Covenant. I want to know, is he betraying us? Or is this a situation where he thinks we need Sidal to attack the Daggerfall Covenant? Is this just like him being overzealous, or is he flat out betraying the Ebonheart Pact? It says the second brother must be unleashed. I know Holgun and the others will attempt to stop me. Yes, we will. Delay them at Kraganmore. Do not let them reach the spire. Well, I'm sorry, but we're going to. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, there's another clue over here. Let's kill this guy.
You're not my mom. You're awesome. Also, with the Save Point Tavern, one more thing that I'm sorry, we have enough people from Sacramento that I'm more than willing to talk about this a little bit.
Yeah.
But the other thing, and we're gonna force Angor to move back, literally force. Anyway, the other thing that I'm excited about, and this does relate to Dues in Tamriel a little bit, is they're going to be serving up some old-fashioned drinks as well. So there will be mulled wine, as we made, even though I keep calling it mead, but there will also be mead, so I'll get to try it and not have to make it myself. Although I wouldn't mind if Agelos made it for us. I don't know how that would work, but yeah, so I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really fun environment, and frankly, we don't go out a whole lot, and socializing is hard, and this seems like a really good environment to get going.
Did you read that?
Like-minded, cool people.
Did you read that note to the captain there?
I skimmed it.
Yeah, it looks like the Grandmaster's in on this thing, and he was not being candid with us when we talked to him, is what I just read.
I'm gonna...
He said this is part of the Grandmaster's plans. It actually sounds like Tanville is working on orders of the Grandmaster's plans. Let's see what this note from Captain Dunveril says. The Grandmaster's son is named Sen. Find him and take him by force if necessary. Put him in the old Daedric tomb just outside of the town. The locals won't enter. They'll be afraid of angering their ancestors. Boy, I don't know exactly what's going on, because now they're talking about kidnapping the Grandmaster's son, so maybe he's not in on it like I thought.
You know what? This is a mystery for the ages.
I know, right? The plot thickens.
I gotta read this note from Captain Dunveril, but I'm not gonna read it.
I'm in combat again.
What?
Oh, is it combat?
I know. I'm sorry, it was me and my guys, because I was... Oh, it was my guys, I think. my familiars. I call them my guys.
I need another. Do I have all?
I think ramps. It's you, me, Ray, and Drew, and then Avi is not very far away. Looks like San Jose. So, Avi could join us.
Oh, my dad was just in San Jose over the weekend.
Yeah, and he went to the wrong stadium, and it made me laugh. And then so we can all hang out at some point, and Angwar will come back. Angwar said he wanted to.
Yeah.
Come
Meanwhile, Scary Doo is just gonna not follow me at all and not help at all and just let me die.
I'm helping.
And
You die.
yes, I died. You didn't help anything. You were standing far away. You weren't there.
You know what? It's better than us having to run back and redo the quest that I missed because I missed it. So I didn't.
I could even see my dead body still. Oh no, that's his enemy's body.
You know, Mr. Melodramatic Pants.
It ain't melodrama. It's just that I ran out of mana and I couldn't heal myself.
You know when your pants are going to be melodramatic is when you, pretty soon when you have to sit on that balloon filled with Jack and Coke.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I didn't forget about that.
I didn't forget. I forgot just in this moment. I thought about it earlier today, actually.
And Smiter of Slags. You know, Smiter of Slags didn't forget about it either.
No.
Smiter of Slags, don't worry. We haven't forgotten.
Shing Lo Ping?
He tries to put it out of his mind, but I won't let him because I'm excited for that hilarious... Oh, your butt's going to be sticky.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to shower afterwards and wear something that I don't really care for.
Oh no, a shower. I just went right into the red circle. Yeah, you can wear some of those old jeans that you don't like with the
Yeah, I'll probably just do that.
unnecessary wear and tear that they put random holes in there for no reason.
I don't know why you're not helping me at all. I need help. I'm not strong enough for this.
I'm checking the chat.
So mean.
I'm not mean, I'm
Just
checking.
trying to let me die. I see how it is.
You know what?
I don't, actually.
I'm not taking you to save point to play Risk and stand by myself. Literally by myself. I'm not going to play with anyone else either. Sit there like it's solitude.
Pretty difficult. Oh, you know what? I made a joke.
I beat myself. I won.
I made a joke on Twitter earlier that I thought was hysterical.
Oh boy.
Have you seen the tabletop version of Minecraft?
I did see that.
It's called graph paper.
Uh,
Hi-yo. Waka waka.
I just attacked the square for no reason. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know why I attacked you.
I don't know why you attack things that I'm not attacking, and you don't attack the things that are attacking the
Because
hell
I
out of
don't
me.
tend to die by attacking stuff by myself.
No, you just sit there and let me die while you're sitting there, you know.
Yeah, no, my point is I'm stronger than you, and you are a weak person. You are a weak link.
Wow. Wow, that got dirty real fast.
Dirty.
Someone picked your pocket.
I want to read something very short when we have a safe minute.
Oh yeah, go for it. We're in town.
We're in town? Okay, give me a minute. Then I'm not going to back you up while you try to kill things and then die, so I don't want to hear about it. So playing on our other characters, our main characters, which aren't a super high level anyway, I was doing a thing that I don't normally do, but I decided I want to get more into learning about the game, so I was stopping and reading various books, which made the solo quest take forever, and I felt really bad for Drew because he was like way ahead of me. But I came across a recipe on a bookshelf for Bandari mutton stew.
Yeah, we after sweet rolls, which I don't know when we plan on doing the sweet rolls for episode 2 of cooking.
That doesn't take too many things.
No, we probably can do it sooner than later. But that's gonna
Thank you for the reminder, by the way, Ram.
Cooking episode 2 Tamriel is going to be a sporadic thing. Episode 2 is going to be sweet rolls, and then episode 3 we're going to make this stew, which is pretty basic recipe actually, but I'll let you read it.
I'm sorry. Avi's trying to get us to join the Covenant, and Angor's offering to make a Templar to help us out because I suck and
I
I'm
have a Templar.
You do have a Templar.
I got a healing staff on my Dragon Knight here. It's just not helping.
The recipe for Bandari mutton stew. Now, to be honest, the original recipe sounds good, but so does what it suggests. So, it serves 8, and this is on my Twitter. I'm sure the dudes in Tamriel Twitter has retweeted it, and if not, I'll do it. So the ingredients are 2 pounds cubed mutton, 1 cup of stock, 1 large onion chopped, 4 small tomatoes smashed, and 2 pounds of potatoes peeled and quartered. The instructions are to place the ingredients in a large iron pot and swing over the fire. Add a wad of butter and stir. When the meat is browned, add a jug of warm stock. Push the pot to the edge of the fire to cook. Add salt or pepper if needed. Throw out when rotten. Eat cake instead. I really liked the ending to that because it sounds like a pretty legitimate recipe, but eat cake instead.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I think my 5-year-old self wrote that recipe.
I think your modern day self wrote that recipe.
Only for Tres Leches. I don't have much of a sweet tooth.
Yeah, we have hello Fuzzy Bunny and Ingvar. Yes, I actually the only character.
Fuzzy Bun. Fuzzy Bun.
The only character I have played that was not in the Ebonheart Pact was in the beta before they let you do the Any Race, Any Alliance, and I wanted to play a Bosmer, so I did Aldmeri Dominion. Other than...
And then he regretted himself.
No. Is Bosmer Daggerfall? I don't know.
I
Anyways.
thought Bosmer was Aldmeri Dominion, but I might be wrong.
Either way, point being, ever since then I have nothing but Ebonheart characters. Though now with the new, which is one of my favorite features of Update 6, with the collection system, the reduced provisioning items, and overall increased bag space, like with the mount, you know, that you can now have your bag mount and your speed mount be the same mount, because it's a writing skill now. Hopefully I will be able to only have like one bag space character instead of 3, and I plan on possibly making one character for each of the other alliances, because I know there's a lot of like Elder Scrolls Off the Record, there's a lot of Aldmeri Dominion, and there's a lot of people that play on the other factions, so I wouldn't mind having one.
I'll try it one day.
At least.
Once I like actually play my own faction frequently enough. Say it.
Say what? Oh, Blood for the Pact.
For the Pact.
I'm sorry, I was looking at this quest text here. Dialogue.
No, it's great. You actually knew what I was talking about.
Okay, we found the sun.
I'm so happy that the webcam is in a place that isn't on my gut.
It is nice. It's, you know, we'll get the mic issue figured out. I think part of it is that the compact desk has I put the PC on the actual desk, and so I think that vibration is going through the entire desk, and it won't be that hard to actually just move it onto the floor instead. So that should actually fix that problem. Let's see. So we need to go into the tomb.
Guess what? I just realized something awesome. I don't have to put on pants for this.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
You all won't know. You won't know.
We'll just leave you guessing.
Yeah, you're gonna be left guessing. Hint: I don't like wearing pants that much. I probably won't be.
So it looks like the Grandmaster was in fact not in on this, even though it sounded like he was. I don't know, but we're going to rescue his son right now. And
Drew is unexcited about my potential lack of pants because he's so used to it. And he's so used to me
roll with the punches.
For pants to work. What?
I just roll with the punches.
Just roll with the underwear. Sorry. So, I'll probably wear pants in the event that I have to like stand up.
I gotta tell you, I cannot wait to get my striped Senshi Tiger, because I've been looking forward to using. You know what? I had intended. Those do look like Guam eggs or something. I don't know what those are. They're blue. I know that. Okay, let's see here. So we need to go through this path, find the tomb entrance, and rescue the Grandmaster's son.
What did I just do?
I can't tell you what this has to do with stopping Tanval Indoril. Boy, remembering some of these names. You know, I'm not like a lore master in it by any means.
I don't know how you remember as many as you do. Like, none of them even sound familiar to me most of the time. I'm like, okay. Like, we just did a quest, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
But I don't remember the names of the people we work with either, and they introduce themselves, and I'm like, whoops.
House Drez Crypts.
I do that, but...
Yeah, like a Jellos, he's a super lore nut, and he knows all about a lot of this stuff, and I know, you know, on ESORP they know a lot of lore. I
know very little lore.
Yeah, I don't know, and I know Mike and Mark from Classic Elder Scrolls, they do an amazing job of breaking down the lore and stuff. I'm not that familiar with it. I'm not completely unfamiliar with it, but I'm just not like a lore buff.
I want to get more familiar with it, but it's like some Bible level complicated.
Yeah, there's
it's
a lot.
really...
Well, there's a podcast called The Elder Lore, and that does a pretty good job of explaining a lot of the lore. And there's also...
Is it all chronological? Like, should I start from episode 1? Because I feel like I don't know any of it.
You
I know
You
the
don't
band
necessarily-
already.
Oh, I leveled up. Nice. You don't necessarily have to start at level 1, at episode 1, but it does start with the genesis of the Nords.
I would prefer if it's in some kind of order for me. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think it is in like not necessarily a linear order, but an order that would make sense. I don't know. I've only listened to the first few episodes. So
Shout
I
out to
can't-
that podcast. Remind me.
Yeah, I can't attest to it necessarily. How do we get back there? I'm a
The
little
sad part
confused.
is, while I'm not religious, I am very interested in religions, and I like learning about those. And I know the Bible fairly well from how I was raised, but I do like reading, especially non-religious scholars' take on things. And I'm going to abandon all of that for Elder Scrolls lore. It's not like the rest of it's doing me any real favors anyway.
Yeah, but so like I get familiar with these names doing the quest, and the whole point of this show for me at least is to explain the quest line. I know a lot of people. War is one of them that just like rushes through the quests and just wants to get leveled up and everything.
Yeah, and what the hell is your problem?
It's an MMO. And, that might have been Garbrak. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Well, but that's also how you play on your Templar. I mean, you rush through.
No,
and
that's my Nightblade. Oh, my Templar.
Nightblade.
Yeah, my Templar. I was just trying to grind it up to be a healer. Yeah. So even for myself, like I'm learning the lore that I've already done these quests. I just had no idea what was actually going on. I'm just like, oh, there's a white quest marker. I'm gonna go to it and do what it says. I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. And so like I get familiar with these names, but it's still kind of when you don't know who it is you're talking about. Like I'm learning a little bit more about I'm learning say the format of what a dark elf name looks like, like Paul Indoril. Like I didn't know he was a dark elf other than I saw the name and I was like, oh, this is a dark elf.
Argonians are the easiest, let's be honest.
Uh-huh.
What? I said Argonians are the easiest to recognize.
Yes, Argonians are extremely easy to recognize.
Acts too hard.
I love that story.
He loves this stuff. Well, and that's the thing, like, a lot of things will sound familiar to me, but I won't know. I'll be like, oh, that sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, Ingvar said that it is a Garbrak that rushes through quests. He loves the lore, so good for you, Ingvar. This show is for you.
Gavrak is the rusher. Pointing fingers. We're calling people out.
I got confused for this quest marker.
I get confused all the time.
Because it was above us, and I'm like, I can't run to that, so this is why we're going around this long thing.
Of us.
Gobble. Is it Google Gobble or is it Weeble Wobble? I always want to say
What are you
Weeble Wobble.
talking about?
You ain't no Weeble Wobble?
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I really, boy, I'm a lot more powerful on my other character, and it's not even very high level. I always felt like such a wimp until I played it last night.
Well, you know what part of that is?
Having awesome skills.
Yeah, part of it is, you know what, I just realized my number 2 skill doesn't even do anything other than trap them, so I gotta stop using it as like an attack.
I've also gotten better at using the skills I have, but...
One of the things is, you have on your other character crafted set.
Yes, I do.
So that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, my magic
You're sitting with Willow's Path set and the,
I forgot about that. I don't remember.
But yeah, that definitely will help. Not just that you have the crafted gear that's like blue quality and all the stats and everything that you would want, but on top of that, you get the set bonuses and everything, and that does make a
don't credit my gear. I'm fantastic. I got no acknowledgement there at all.
I didn't even hear what you said.
No. I said, let's not credit my gear here. I'm fantastic.
Oh, you are, but I mean, you're still.
You're totally kidding.
Well, I mean, you're playing right now, so.
I am.
I don't know where you're going.
I'm not going anywhere. Hold on. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Where?
I gotta go through the door. I can go through the door.
No, no.
Where the hell would you go?
I'm right next to you.
Oh, there you are.
I've been looking right at you.
I'm on the alt tab once in a while. I don't have a gigantic TV with a chat on it. I have to see if they're talking about bacon again. And if they're not, they should resurrect the bacon conversation.
Who are you? What do you want with me?
Hey, have a good one, Avi. Thanks for stopping in.
Hi, Avi. Thanks for tolerating
He
it.
said he'll be back soon, so.
Oh. See you soon.
We should be here for another half hour or so. So that's
yeah,
good.
then I'm gonna eat some dinner.
Yeah.
Because people talked about bacon. Not caring.
I would kill for some bacon right now.
We have bacon. We
So
have good bacon.
here is Sendrez. So this is the Grandmaster's son of House Drez. We've been sent here to free you.
Thank the three. Look, I know just how to get out of here. I used to play in these tombs as a child. Follow me quickly back to the city. We must...
All right, we must
can
go
go
speak
with-
to Father.
Would bacon go with our stuffed soul that we're eating?
Oh, that's right. Tonight and it would. We can bacon wrap it.
I don't. Should we, or is that gonna overpower? We should bacon wrap the filet mignon.
We can do it like a bacon lattice. If you've never done a bacon lattice, you make a weave, like you're weaving a basket.
The entire
bacon,
internet.
and
Oh.
bacon lattice. And what did I make with the bacon lattice at one time?
Same shit. You make some.
I make some pretty crazy dishes sometimes. But yeah, we got for Valentine's Day there was a Groupon for.
I love a blue.
Nice, I saw that. I saw the glow. There was a Groupon for Omaha Steaks, which we mentioned it on the show before, and
We're gonna mention it again because
Yeah,
we
well-
have a lot going on in our lives.
yeah, and part of it was sole stuffed with crab and scallops.
By the way, not soul the fish. It's Ramp's actual soul. Ramp is now soulless. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I picked.
Tonight is Ramp.
I'm sorry to pick on you, Ramp. It's because I know you're supportive and nice.
Hey, Moriq, I didn't even see you in here. I should have. Oh yeah, that's the other one I was gonna mention. Moriq was the
nice.
Shoddy Cast is also good for learning the lore. They have a video series. In fact, I watched
Some
the.
of that, I think, huh?
Yeah, I watched the. Well, you were watching it with me. The Shoddy Cast YouTube videos for Dragon Age lore and.
Oh, that's right. Those were really good.
Yeah, so.
Really good quality.
Yeah, I've only watched the first couple of the Shoddy Cast for Elder Scrolls. I've been meaning to watch the rest, and
I want to watch those. They explain it really well and not too complicated. That's kind of the issue I have. It's already complicated enough.
By the way, this is like this is so much nicer for me having Do over there at her own desk.
Farther
with
away from him. He doesn't have to smell my odor.
Well, because I am now able to extend my display onto the TV, which she was using the TV as her display.
Yeah, now he gets two displays.
So now I can keep the Twitch chat up at all times and see it, which
I can't, and then he
It's
complains that I'm not catching up.
it's great for the interactivity of the show, which is always a nice feature.
Yeah, I try to interact, and he's like, "You're not helping me."
You know what? I don't think we went the correct way,
Whee!
but we can go this way anyways. Because look, he's right here. I think we were supposed to go through. You remember that door you were trying to go through? I think we were supposed to go through that. Oh well, he's right here, so that's
That's
fine.
door your dumbass was gonna go through because it's a
Together we've
door.
begun the liberation of
Liberation of
Kraken.
Kraken.
Let's get to my father.
Morq, that's the best idea I've ever heard.
What?
You know the little? I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. The little Baby Bell cheeses, bacon wrapped Baby Bell.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking bacon wrapped brie would be a great appetizer. I like pastry wrapped brie.
That sounds good.
I also like peeling the wax off the Baby Bell. If you're talking about something else, I don't know, but this gives
You know,
me.
it shouldn't be too hard to find some sort of brie recipe because I know there's a lot of brie in Elder Scrolls.
Making cheese from scratch ain't no
Yeah,
damn.
see, I don't know about bacon, but
It ain't no fun. Friggin' sucks.
Hello there.
okay, we gotta go back to the.
Unless you're making like
here, I
beer or
think.
something, and then you just throw some vinegar in it and call it a day.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good.
Uh-oh, Skedio.
What's going on?
No, we can definitely do some more cooking with Dudes and Tamriel. I'm looking forward to that. And
I want to make that at least, if not like if limited, I still want to do like a whole series of those.
plus I want to do it drunk a little bit.
Yeah, we can definitely get drunk. It wasn't just for the mulled wine.
No, we just drinking on weekends. Actually, that was a lot of fun. It's like now. I think I said this last episode, but it just doesn't feel right doing this sober anymore.
Oh, I see.
And I'm not a drinker.
Hold on. It
He's
looks
just
like
an
the
activist.
Grandmaster had the second key to the Tormented Spire. So in order to get into the Tormented Spire, it looks like Tanval Indoril needed this key, so he kidnapped. It looks like kidnapped the Grandmaster's son to use it as ransom to get the other key. But since we rescued the Grandmaster's son, we now have the other key.
Yes.
And
The Vanguard.
Krakenmore has been rescued.
The only thing on the table that is normally to my right, where I used to, the one that I used to have scooted next to me to play, is my mic right now, which may be relocated soon.
Yes.
And that's normally where I keep. Well, I used my mouse there before, and my water, and I almost tried to drink my microphone, and I almost grabbed it like a bottle of water. Because my bottle of water is in front of me right now.
It looks like Tanval Indoril is a. Oh no, it says Grandmaster Indoril, but that's a last name, so it could be a different Indoril. But it looks like the Grandmaster Omendrez wants revenge, and we'll be happy to give it to him. We have to find the Captain Dunveril. Captain Dunveril was in charge of the vanguard that that kind of took control of Kraganmore here. So now we get to go kill him, and then also, what's this quest here from
You
Sen?
have the gratitude of Sendrez, my new friend. I'd raise a goblet of wine with you. Giving you the key then. Excellent.
Morphew says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead."
Oh, I was just gonna say this is the next part of the quest here for the Tormented Spire. The other one to go kill the captain is just kind of a side quest to get revenge for their vanguard taking over Kraganmore. So we can do both of those. Thank you, Sen. All right.
So,
unit.
first of all, I'm hungry, and yes, this is now the Jews talking food show.
Yeah.
But anyway, Morky was talking about baby bell cheese with bacon, and I was saying, why haven't I thought about that? And they said, because sane people worry about cholesterol, and I'm about as sane as Cadwell, so I have no problem.
That is a great reference right there.
Thanks! I've been waiting to throw that out there since I thought of it.
I'm about as sane as Cadwell.
I'm about as sane as Cadwell, and I don't worry about cholesterol. I'll wear a pot on my head and eat cheese and bacon. I don't give a shit. Maybe I'll wear a pot on my head when you do the video for your balloon popping, just for the hell of it. Hey guys, throw down $50, I'll wear a pot on my head. Don't throw down $50, I'll still wear a pot on my head. Who's stopping me? I'm an adult. This is what happens when you're 28. I don't want to
It's got to be a cast iron pot, though. We only have a cast iron pan.
I have cast iron skillets. I would love a cast iron pot. Boy, howdy.
Then we can make that stew, because that's what it calls for, is a cast iron pot.
Yeah, it also says to do it over the fire, and we could totally do it in the fireplace.
Oh, we did that before. I think we talked about that on
We did talk about it, because we were so proud.
I cooked some burgers on the cast iron skillet in the fireplace with the fire going. That was very Elder Scrollsy. I loved it. In fact,
Eat my rust. I have 100-year-old cast iron skillets. Eat my
Which is also
rust.
very Elder Scrollsy because people live a long time. Like
I just want to say, eat my rust was the best pun I've ever made. Because cast iron rusted.
That's awesome.
I'm really proud of that. Anyway, yeah, I have like 100-something-year-old cast iron that were my great-grandparents, and so I would love cast iron pots. So we should invest in that sometime. I would love to cook stews on the stove, or on the fireplace. I mean,
Here's
because
Captain
we
Dunveril right here. We're gonna kill him.
Okie dokie.
Oh, it's a her. We're gonna kill Captain Dunveril though.
Oh, I am in her red circle. I found my ultimate way too late. God damn it. Why?
And I got a pretty decent necklace.
Well, I just wasted my ultimate, but I don't really care, because...
I do that all the time. It's no big deal.
You what?
I do that all the time. It's
Yeah,
no big deal.
it's like 50-50 for me. Hello, Greater
I'm wearing
Storm.
weird things and I don't know why.
Oh, come on, Ramph, you're having shrimp curry. Ramph, did your wife make that, or did you buy it somewhere? Because I'm interested in a recipe. I'm Indian and eat curry, but I haven't made shrimp curry. I guess I don't really need a recipe, I could guess, but I'd like to know.
I am yet again back because
No, being a weird behind you.
Oh, there you are. Now you are.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, there was a discussion of shrimp curry and apples and peanut butter, and I don't even know where the healthy food came from, but that's good too.
You know what I need to do? I need to start wearing nothing but heavy armor. I need to get all of my defenses up. I need to go full tank so that I can save myself. I need to re-roll a Templar because Templars never die, and so I need to re-roll a Templar so you can do whatever the heck you want. And
Are Templars Goonies?
Templars?
They never die.
What?
Goonies never die.
Oh, I thought you said weenies.
No, Goonies.
I was like, no, they're not weenies.
No, okay, I'm sorry. I want to point out again that you are bragging about having use of the television so that you can read the chat.
Yeah.
And so I alt-tab periodically. When we're not being attacked, you run into it and then you don't know where I am. Because I don't have a TV to read the chat on.
Well,
I'm so sorry that you have two gigantic monitors.
You can ignore the chat.
I can't ignore the chat. They're talking about bacon lattices.
Speaking of which, thanks for joining us, Ramp. See you later.
Oh, is Ramp heading off for
the wife unit.
Hail.
talk to you later, and Ramf, update me on this curry situation. I'm gonna message you later. I'm gonna message Ramf later. Ramf also said he had an idea for something we can do on cooking with dudes in Tamriel, so I have to actually read the message he sent me because it was at the end of the day, so I missed it. But I know it's there. And yeah, so
you know what? These quests are a little bit above our level because I am getting items that I can't wear yet.
yeah, I am too. I've got a couple. Which awesome, by the way, guys. Ramf does this quite a bit, but throw ideas at us so that we can take credit for your great ideas.
Yes.
And use them.
Yes, it's like that.
To further our world domination.
It's like crowdfunding South Park episode where at the end they ended up making a crowdfunding website, Go Fund Yourself, where you raise your own money on your own time and you give them 10%.
I feel like South Park is very much in line with Elder Scrolls lore. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Just kidding.
Well, you know, I mean, they do have their
depends on the episode.
Like Stick of Truth. You know, they had elves and stuff and orcs and. That wasn't too far off from Elder Scrolls lore. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Travel to you?
Yeah, please. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I just was doing my own thing.
It's a non-issue.
Because you're irrelevant. You let me die anyways.
You die because you're terrible.
Wow.
I already called you a weak link.
Shots have been fired. Wow.
I'm gonna give him a kiss on the cheek later and bring him a water and tell him I love him. And
actually, the water I was just drinking that I'm apparently out of was.
Yeah, that's one that I brought you.
You brought me. That's only because I was sweating trying to put them team deaths together.
Told him to deal with the other mics one more time, which I don't have an issue here. I appreciate it.
It was just we would have used just one of them on the 360.
Well, hey, and if it wasn't for your good credit, we wouldn't have been able to get it. Because I don't have. I'm working on it. I'm cleaning it up.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the big things is that hum was coming from the computer sitting on the desk. So we'll put that on the floor. That'll get rid of that hum.
Yeah,
we'll be able to. One of the big things is then you'll be able to get right up next to the microphone. We can turn the volume down, and then that'll guarantee there's no echo. And so once in fact, we'll probably. Today or tomorrow, go ahead and work all this.
Oh yeah, we'll work all the kinks out for sure. This episode, and we'll work any kinks out that we can, and everything else you'll put up with because what does Drew always say? Even when we interview on other podcasts and stuff, he says, "Ooh, one of the things that's so great is that we're crappy and lazy and." No, what do you call it? Like, you call it something that's nicer sounding. You say that we're like, not low budget, but low quality, basically. We basically brag about
we were.
Yeah, we don't have a plan.
Yeah, we're rough, we're
a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, rough around the edges.
I cussed in the winemaking video. My dad didn't like that part, but he said the rest was funny. I know I already said that before, but...
I can lower the words, apparently.
Sure, Bones. What would we do without you?
Yeah, it looks like,
and I'll lead the boys in.
Yeah, it looks like Walks and Ash was able to get in past the ward to go after Tanval Indoril. But I'm seeing that the ward popped right back up. So they've been standing here waiting, and we can lower the ward, so...
Am I wrong that Argonians can do like anything that they set their minds to? They're like
there's so much hatred for the Argonians, and I love the Argonians. They're so peaceful and.
Do you mean hatred like with the other races in the game, or like actual people?
No, actual people hate. A lot of people hate the Argonians.
Why? They're so.
Because
maybe it's because they're not from hell.
I don't know.
But no, they're nice, and like I said, they do anything they set their minds to, and they sacrifice themselves a lot. And they're not like murder acting about it, although technically.
Yeah, see, poor Holgan here. He's saying Tanval and him have been shield brothers since the war, but he might have to kill him now to stop him. That's too bad. Stupid Tanval.
Engor says yes that the PC with on the desk with the mic would cause the humming.
Yeah, I figured that's.
And Tamriel Drifter suggested a polite way to refer to our podcast would be an indie podcast, which I like.
Ooh, I like that. We're indie.
It's better than sloppy floppy crap.
Yes, it's slightly dishonest because all of the Elder Scrolls podcasts are indie in some way or another.
We are not sponsored by Stamps.com. Thank you very much.
Mail Keep.
Mail Keep. I love saying Milky.
Wait, why? I entered the... Oh, I'm in. Okay, did you come in?
No, I'm typing mail keep even though we said it. Now I'm going to come in, yes. Right behind you. Tormented Spire. I want to live in a place called the Tormented Spire. It's so angsty.
Greetings.
Where everyone's forced to wear all black.
Don't make fun of me.
Where it is walks in.
I bought another black dress on the internet today.
You know, Walks in Ash's name has never been so apt. Look at the ash falling everywhere.
I will after my load screen is done. Oh yeah. You know, incidentally, watch. Okay, the ash and that orange glow, the sky, the way it looks. You know. So for my 22nd birthday, I went to Disneyland because I actually won the trip. It's not like I ever have the money to go to Disneyland. And new Kickstarter. Just kidding. And I'm here. I got healing potion to get out of the way.
You know what I need to... It's hard to focus on the game and doing the show at the same time.
I'm sorry.
Because what I need to do is I need to heavy attack more, restore some magic, and heal my dude. So.
Yeah. Couple things. One, Ernie the Khajiit just rolled his fat ass out of bed and discovered the new desk, and he is smelling everything. He is very
I
interested.
see him over there. He's crawling all over.
Yeah, he's crawling up shit and trying to figure it out.
That's pretty awesome.
Anyway, speaking of my Disneyland trip, which is, there's gonna be a point in a minute. Yes, Ernie, the Khajiit. I'm gonna be attacked. Hold on, I'm gonna attack this guy. He just like threw your ass back. It was kind of fun.
That's something you block and it stuns them, man.
Yeah, I love block. I told you last night I'm getting better at blocking at the right times.
Yeah, you're getting pretty good at this game.
Thanks. Not so much with this character maybe, but anyway, so I went to Disneyland 22nd birthday, and it was when the I think it was in the LA Hills, somewhere in that area, obviously. Disneyland's in Anaheim. There were some major fires going on there at the time, and so this literally Disneyland looked like this place. There was ash falling from the sky. It was raining down, probably about this heavily at times, because they were having a hard time. I think the fire's been going for a couple weeks. They were having a hard time reining them in. And the sky was pretty orange. It smelled smoky. The park wasn't closed, but it had like restricted hours. I mean, I don't think Disneyland's going to close for anything unless they really have to. It worked out great for me. Not that I was happy about there being major fires, but we had just experienced fires up in the mountains in our area shortly before, and so I'd been breathing in this crap for like a couple of months anyway. I was quite used to it. No more headaches, no more stuffy noses. It's like you can get used to it apparently. So I got to go to Disneyland and it was empty. I didn't have to go through the lines.
Oh,
I think
awesome. I think you told me this before.
Yeah, I have. I wrote the Indiana Jones ride like 6 times in a row because I could. I just keep walking back through. Like, literally no lines. No one else was there. It was awesome. I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, again, I'm sorry that there were fires. It's quite devastating. But it definitely made my trip to Disneyland awesome because I got to ride a bunch of rides over and over and over.
Classic dude thriving off of other people's misery.
Exactly. Because I am a miserable person myself. I have no heart.
You know, I'm curious. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I've trying to remember. Oh, I was just gonna say all I do is ride the weenie rides anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That's all. I don't think I'm scared.
Hate Warden.
Hate Warden?
That's the name of this flame Atronac here.
I call him Atronac. I'm not positive.
Bactronac.
Patronac.
I don't know. Okay, there we go. Lord Wardstone. Destroy that. Oh, there's a scam.
Completed. Scam. I feel bad for
So, we're able to lower these wards, which is what Walks and Ash was saying. We're screwed here. Well, I think Walks and Ash said it more Argonian, like we're swimming against this current too strong, is I believe what she said. And
it's too hard.
And we're just like, the dialogue has us say, oh yeah, no, we got it, we can lower the wards. I'm trying to think back. I don't remember if it explained why we can do that, or is that what we learned from, oh god, what was his name? The Spirit? Do you remember his name?
No, I promise.
Oh, Mavos. Oh my god, I can't believe some of these names I remember. The Spirit of Mavos, when we were going to bind Balreth. I wonder if that's what we're doing here, is we learned from him how to destroy the wards. because I remember the Flame Atronach and the Crystal very similar to when we were binding Balreth, and now it looks like that's probably similar to what we're doing now. Where do we gotta go here?
We be binding. I don't know what I'm talking about ever. I am coming. I just have to let my familiar out. Or take him out, whatever. Yeah, I will use Shackle, thank you for asking. I really like it when people have skills that... What?
Synergies.
Synergy, is that what that's called?
Yeah, you are activating a synergy.
Thank you, I really like that. That's a lot of fun for me. I find it's like teamwork, or as they called it in the SpongeBob movie, spoiler alert, TM work. TM, because Plankton just could not say the word team.
That was a really funny movie. If you haven't,
That was a silly movie. It was a lot of
if you
fun.
don't mind SpongeBob, I know there's some people that are annoyed by SpongeBob. In which case, I say grow down.
I know. I
Because
love
you
it.
need to not grow up. You need to, you know, loosen up a little bit, maybe.
SpongeBob is extremely.
Because it's hysterical. It's just a fun show, and they did a great job with the movie. Very similar to the Simpsons movie, where it was just like they were able to squeeze in like every classic Simpsons gag.
Spider Pig. Spider.
Yeah, there was just so much classic Simpsons in that movie, and I feel like they did very similar with the SpongeBob movie. They just found all the classic SpongeBob gags and put them in the movie, and it was a lot of fun.
I like SpongeBob similar to The Simpsons in moderation because I don't know, I'm a big baby.
Well, you don't like cartoons in general, for the
I'm
most
not a
part.
big, except Bob's Burgers. That's about
Bob's
it.
Burgers,
I'm big
hilarious.
Bob's Burgers. But I mean, as far as SpongeBob goes, which SpongeBob character are you? Because I think I'm Squidward.
Oh, I guess I'd be Mr. Krabs because I love money.
You're Mr. Krabs. Why?
Because I love money. No, I think I would be SpongeBob. Like, I'm just so ridiculously silly all the time.
Does SpongeBob work with Elder Scrolls lore? I'm gonna keep asking that about shit that clearly doesn't work. Yeah, no, I really like Squidward and his bad attitude. And on Bob's Burgers, I'm definitely the Tina of the group.
Oh, you're Tina through and through.
It's the
You are the
embodiment.
epitome of Tina. Yeah, Tina is not as Tina as you are.
Hey, you're a little bit of Linda. I'm gonna be honest. Oh goodness.
Wait, he's thanking us for coming to stop him. How were you wounded, Tanval? I thought we were gonna fight Tanval. Apparently, he's already been.
Daedra, huh?
We tried to push past him and failed. Unlucky to be alive. You can't unleash Sidal.
He knows it's madness now.
See, you can't. Oh, I misspelled Sidal on the title of the show. I did S-E-D-A-L.
Now we look dumb. Like now we look dumb. Like we didn't already look
Oh,
dumb.
he wasn't betraying the Ebonheart Pact. He was just being overzealous. Yeah, see, yeah, you no shit. You know what? No shit, Tanval. No shit. You can't control him. We already did this with Balreth. We released Balreth, and then oh crap, we can't control him. Didn't you learn your lesson from that?
Final ward remains.
Hold on, I've got some ABQ pop-ups.
You know, this is classic. This is classic Dark Elf too. One of their in their lore, in the history of the Dark Elves, one of their biggest reason, the reason that they're Dark Elves, in fact, is they were punished by Meridia. I don't remember one of the gods, because they were trying to be mortal gods. Basically, they were like the Dwemer, or didn't they come from the Dwemer? I don't know. I'm rusty on the lore. But
I just scratched connection. If I messed up my eyebrow makeup, I'm gonna be so pissed. Anyway.
our final word. Your key won't work. To disable the roar, you need to slay an ancient gatekeeper. Okay, so we gotta do that. And okay, he's sorry. But that's exactly the problem with the Dark Elves, is that they're overzealous. They overreach. They think they can control things that they can't.
They're
they think that they're
racist.
more powerful and strong. Yeah, and well, I mean that's the big part. But even aside from the racism, it's like they're like that lady that tried to fix the Jesus painting and ruined the ancient Jesus painting.
At least they're not the teenage or the 20-somethings from California who went to Rome and
Oh, Garen and Darryl.
The Khajiits are hissing at each other.
Yeah, I noticed. They're very angry.
Do Khajiits hiss in the game? They should.
Oh, see, right here. You should have known with Balreth. We already had the destruction near Davin's Watch. My shame at Fort Birak. Yeah. You should be sorry, because you screwed up a lot, Tan.
Yeah, He done
I
goofed.
forgot about Garen Indoril. That was his son, apparently, who died. I don't remember how he died, though.
I do remember that. I remember that, but I'm with you. I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I don't remember how he died.
I have a terrible memory.
Oh, well, whatever. He's a Dark Elf. Who cares?
He's dead anyway. You know what? You're starting to sound racist.
All right, I should taper.
Nah, it's okay to hate racists.
Yeah, but not all Dark Elves are bad. Like,
Yeah, that's true. Some of them are cool.
The Ashlanders, I don't know if they're racist. I just know that they're not part of the house. They don't follow the same customs.
Ew.
So I don't know, but...
Okay, any not racist dark elves, we forgive you. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go down here. We're gonna kill the gatekeeper. And I vaguely remember this quest from before. Okay, Master Neck. Ultimate, very nice. And my ultimate just came up, so I will use that on the next fight. So we're about
Always save up the power if you don't need it right away.
by the power of Raw.
Boy, when I do, boy, boy. I like my
I gotta do some parkour here, I think. Yep.
Oh dear.
Parkour across the lava. It's not too bad. It's just a little...
I think I actually remember this.
Yeah, I remember this. Okay, here's Flame Spinner.
It's not like your health goes down
It's
very
Navy
fast.
Spinner. I don't know if that's
Lava.
the name.
Does that make sense to anyone else? How I can run through lava pretty okay? Come out of it with my feet still intact.
Well, wait till you unlock Bolt Escape. You'll just shoot right across it.
What did you say, unlock?
Bolt Escape. It's one of your sorcerer abilities, and
Ridiculous.
it makes you jump forward like 20, 30 feet.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
In a little ball of lightning.
Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm new. My highest level character is still very low.
I'm gonna die. Oh, I almost died. I need to heal.
Oh, yeah, I came pretty close myself, actually. I guess I spoke way too freaking soon.
Well, I should have been healing through the whole thing. I wasn't paying attention.
Ingvar asked about Crest Theater specifically, about animation festivals, and I explained long new management now, so I don't know.
Yeah, Crest is has no ownership, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, it really sucks what happened to, but same thing that happened to Garbo's Dinner Theater, but worse because Crest's been the same management for 38 years and got driven out. But anyway, aside from the local talk again, what I am thinking do is I think you and me should start looking into the local conventions. I know the Sacramento Convention Center.
Yeah, they actually just recently had a game developer convention in downtown this past weekend, I believe.
Conventions are a lot of fun. I haven't been to one since 2003.
Bookshelf.
And it was a Star Trek convention.
You know what? No, I thought that was going to be a funny story about a mace.
Yeah, I did too when it wasn't.
It looks like it's actual instructions on how to use a mace.
If you had told me, I would have told you I had already done the same thing. That's funny. Anyway, you know, maybe we can start looking at local Comic-Cons, even things like that. That would be a lot of fun. I love conventions. They're a good time. Even if it's on a subject that's not so much your thing, they're fun. You dress up if you want to. I no longer have my Star Trek costume, which is a thing that I regret because I thought I was never going to use it again, so I gave it away. Or sold it or something.
That was a mistake. Oh, I remember this.
It was a huge mistake. It was a great costume.
We gotta dodge the beams of light here.
Oh, this bullshit. I'm gonna die 50 times.
You're not gonna die. You're just gonna get sent back to the start. And there's the Shadow Wardstone.
Oh, you get it and I get it. Shit.
Oh, you already got credit?
Yeah, I got credit.
Okay, don't worry about it then. We'll just go back to Tanval if he's still alive.
Is that the only one we had to do?
Yeah, that's it. And then we can go back to Tanval now.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't let me do it, so hopefully it wasn't an animation thing, but it looks like
I'm confused. We destroyed the ward. I thought we were supposed to kill some sort of gatekeeper.
IDK, my BFF kill. Ernie looks walking on things, you bad kitty. Yeah, I got credit.
The way is clear. Fortunately, Walks and Ash has restored some measure of his strength. Oh, so Tanval's not dying. He's gonna...
I have the same nose piercing as Sandball Indoril. Mine used to look like...
Oh, you know what? I think it was that spider that we killed. The big... I forget what it was called. I can't hear you.
Does anyone else, by the way...
There was a lag in your audio there for a second.
Anyone else? Am I the only one who, I brain farted. Sorry. Oh, when you go into like a dungeon that has a lot of cobwebs and things, Does anyone else like feel the need to like jump through them because they're icky? Like you jump over them? You know? I feel like I have to jump over them, and obviously I'm right through them.
The mages who first imprisoned Sadal.
Oh, whatever. And the last one I went to, their back in HQ, a college kid was showing me this whole project called Beavis and Butthead.
I'm getting a huge lag in your Skype audio.
Well, do you want to reset the calls? No problem.
Yeah, let me, nah, it should be fine. Can you hear me alright?
Sadal will be bound again.
I can't hear you at all. Through anything. I have no audio since we hooked it up to the microphone. I have nothing coming through.
What?
I told you that.
Oh.
I didn't mean that in a jerk way. I just meant, yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh, you know what? On your microphone,
I will
Yes.
not
on the top side, the knob,
will be bound again.
You're a knob. I'm sorry.
I can hear you better now.
How's that?
That's great.
Should I turn it up a lot?
See, you sound a lot better when you're close up to the microphone. We'll get that fixed.
I know. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll fix it.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Turning this up won't affect my sound, will it?
No. No. That's the
This is just
headphone
my-
volume because your headphones are
Oh, I
plugged into
couldn't
the
see.
microphone. So.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
How do we enter Sadal's prison? The mages who first imprisoned Sadal. I wonder if that is Mavos. Mavos?
Navos
I
sounds
believe
better.
they are. Speak with them, my friend.
Otherwise, it sounds like John
Perhaps you can earn their
Stamos.
trust. Why not
Okay,
wait
let's
till-
go speak to the spirits. I'm very curious if Mavos is one of them spirits.
Well, for sure. Oh,
Nope,
no, no.
it's Genvis Phaladron? Fighters Guild increased to 2. I forgot when you kill these, you get points in the Fighters Guild. It's a good way to level it up. This guy looks like Mavos, a little bit. No, not up close. He's a dark elf, but he's a ghost like Mavos.
It's see-through.
You bring chaos and destruction to our ordered afterlife. Why are you here?
All right.
We want to rebind Sadal.
Where you have no place. You
We must
weaken the
rebind
rights
the
of
brother. That's all that
government,
matters.
perhaps. But spell
What, didn't
casting of
Mavos
this
tell you that we
magnitude
successfully
requires
bound Balreth?
Patience, you persist.
Pshaw.
Oh
Very
my
well.
goodness. He doesn't want to
We
hear
used
it.
3 focus stones in our binding ritual.
Oh, we gotta find 3 focus
Obtain
stones
the
now.
Focus stone of flame.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
I feel like I have a like
Do
kit
what
set up
must be
now.
done.
I really don't miss being in front of the TV.
How the heck do we get over there?
Heck.
I'm not sure how we get over there. I guess we just hop over
Run
here.
fast. Yeah, pretty much. I barely lost any health doing that.
Yeah, and I got a healing spell, but I mean, can we get over there from here?
Let's find out, shall we?
You know what? This might not be the way you're supposed to go. And that's a bad idea.
But they're not my mom, so they can't stop me.
Okay, so let's hop over this.
That's the way we came, kind of.
There's a quest marker right over here, and I'm trying to get to it. I can see it. I can see it over there.
So close. But
Crap,
yeah, I got through. I'm there.
Oh, I went around and I barely survived that lava. Thank God for heals. Okay, there's the focus stone of flame.
Thank God for high heels. You like wearing heels? For when you sit on balloons full of Jack and Coke.
Oh, you know what? Here it was. We were supposed to hop over this.
You both look cute in high heels, and I'm not making fun. I know that's a strange thing to say.
Heal. Okay.
Thank you
This was
for
where
the
we were
heels.
supposed to go.
Boinky, boinky.
Normally I like parkour, but this is not working out so well for me.
I don't know why you're struggling so much. I only almost died once.
That's because you're jumping through the lava. I'm trying to actually avoid the lava. I know I can survive
Yeah,
it. I just wanted to
think-
see if I could do it.
Yeah, but then you're getting closer to dying, so clearly it's not.
No, because
at
I
all.
have the healing spells, so I just heal myself back up.
What do you want to know about the parkour? Ernie, what do you have? Oh, just it's his toy. The Khajiit is actually playing with his own toy this time instead of stealing things.
No, I'm not as short-sighted as that stupid Indoril.
During the binding of Sadal.
Silly Khajiit.
She even called him out for it. Seek out the spirit of Levacy Gilvain. Good lord, these names.
It always impresses me with like the accuracy, or at least what I want to call close enoughness.
Close enoughness.
Yes, that you and other podcasters are able to read these names because what the hell?
I'm glad I can mount here.
It's like someone somewhere knows how to read them, but
Tanval's still injured. What a bitch. I don't like him.
so much.
I don't like him, and I don't like Dark Elves. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me. I'm not offended.
Well, at least we don't have enemies here now. We're slowly taking back this area. Alright.
What do
Or
you seek,
dinner.
mortal?
Here's Levisai Gilvain. I'm here to prove myself in your trial.
Trial and error is the essence of spellcasting.
Alright, Levisai,
Many
well, you have
attempts
some
will
nice hair
teleport
there.
you to the top of
I
the
Okay,
wanna
if
be
you're
on-
going to teleport us to the top of
Simply
Caldera.
retrieve
I'm
the
still on my
stone at
horse.
the back of the nearby cave.
On my
You'll
horse.
need to follow the
Where'd she
spell
teleport?
to
I already did.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
I'm able to be on my horse in here, but I'm dismount, but normally it dismounts you in places like that.
This one, we have to wait for them to... We got to follow the beam. So wait for it
Oh,
here.
that's right.
Right here? Okay, now we can run to the next one.
What did I do wrong here?
You just got to follow the beam.
I'll figure it out. I'll be behind you.
You might get credit for this anyways. Did you get credit?
Yes, I did, because
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna say I'm not even getting a beam. Sorry, I am freaking useless.
Okay, talk to Levisai
Do you
Gilvain.
have to be on this weird leg, lady?
It's neither
I guess that's what I would do if I was dead.
Rather,
I am the
I
stone
find
spirit.
myself almost impressed.
I like that
Before the
one
way
where
to
the
Sadal's
spirits
prison
cast a beam
opens,
between each
there is
other and you
another
follow the
test.
path.
My
That's kind of
colleague
fun.
guards the
I would
front
too if I didn't suck at it.
Are you ready?
Are we
Alrighty.
getting close to the end of this one?
Yeah, once we finish this, we'll wrap things up. Here's
We're about an hour and a half
I knew
in,
it.
but a lot of it was the mic
Look
stuff.
who's in front of us here.
Oh!
Mavos.
Davos!
Yeah,
Well,
I knew it.
Davos.
You again. He is a dark elf. I thought he wasn't a dark. I thought he had a beard or something. I don't know. Well met.
Again, I find myself talking to you. Very well.
You must understand the ebb and flow of magic, mister.
Required. The cave behind you holds
The
the
cave
final
behind us holds the
focus
final
stone.
focus stone. I thought we already went through that cave, but they must have
understand
teleported us or
the
something.
flow of magic.
And apparently we represent all mortals here, so we're gonna try not to embarrass ourselves. Now this one you want to avoid.
Oh, we will.
Avoid the red. The beams are gonna come down, and you want to avoid the red beams apparently.
I almost ran through one, but I didn't quite. Okay, that was pretty easy.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad at all.
It's a stone of binding.
And there
Can
we
you
go.
hold on one sec? Or you can go ahead.
Okay. And I would like to also find a lore book to read too before we end the show.
And I'm going to
I'm so glad we found Mavos again. I knew he would have something to do with this because he was the key to binding Balreth. So I have the final stone.
You do. Unlike the
freaking
dragon,
always
sir,
freaking show my freaking ability
Thanks for the
bar.
compliments, Mavos.
patience and courage.
Proven you can act with planning, patience, and courage.
You can reform
Sorry,
yourself
my ability bar
when
keeps
you return
freaking
to the
disappearing,
caldera.
and I keep forgetting to
Place
reset the
foci
friggin'
around
thing.
the caldera.
Okay, we need to
So-
place the foci around the
other
Caldera
mages and
platform.
I will take it from there.
Nobody else feels sorry for me.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding. Do you even know what you're sorry for? Do you even know?
I'm
Going
gonna put one focus stone down there. Put
Hey.
one down there. Is there 3? Yeah, there's 3. So, and the focus stone of binding. Boom. Now we gotta wait for the spirits. Okay, there's Mavos. And there's that other guy. Okay, so there's 3 spirits here. And we gotta talk to Tanval.
Are you down there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, no, I know it completed it. I just,
Yeah.
oh boy, I have to run past this motherfucker. Oh, I'm not doing that.
Holger,
Where the hell are you?
Ash, the Vanguard, and myself.
All I see is lava. Where are you?
Yeah, Garen trusted us.
Excuse
Should
me.
listen to your kid.
No.
What?
Where are you?
Oh, no, you gotta go down.
I don't know how. That's what I was asking.
We're here.
Well, I'm getting attacked right now, so
So many have died. I've
thank
shaped.
you for.
If I
Even though I
survive,
told you to go ahead, that's not the
I'm
point.
resigning my position. After me, Holger is to be the commander of our
Okay, so he
forces.
wants Holgun. So he's starting to redeem himself. He wants Holgun to take over if he dies.
What the hell?
What?
I died.
I'm sorry.
Holger,
You gonna revive me or should I go to
Yeah,
the
I'll
trash?
get you.
Sorry. I was getting attacked by one of the big ones.
I'm coming to get you. I gotta keep myself alive.
Don't tell me to follow the path. I can't see a path. I can't.
It's
I
the
told
stairs.
you.
You gotta go down the stairs here.
Oh, that's where I got attacked. So it was on my way and it blocked me. I tried to run and it was
I'm coming to get you. Don't worry.
Oh, I see. Thank you, my hero.
So did you hear what I said about Tanval redeeming himself a little bit? Because He wants, if he dies, someone's got to replace him until they, like, basically pick a new Dark Elf to replace him. And so he says until then he wants Holgan, because Holgan's the only one he trusts. So until they pick a new Dark Elf to take over as whatever Grandmaster or whatever he was. But he's not dead yet, so he may not even die, but I think that's a little...
Not dead yet.
No, but I think that's a little bit of foreshadowing, so... Do you need to do the whole quest here, or do you have a portal open in the middle?
I have a portal open.
Check your quest log.
Looks like I have to talk to Tanvil here. Tanvil.
Oh yeah, talk to Tanvil. So the rest you got.
Portal is open. Complete quest, of course. And then
let me know when the quest marker's above the portal.
What's that?
Well, let me know when the quest log or the quest.
It's there.
Okay, let's go ahead and go in.
Let's roll.
This should be similar to Balreth, I would imagine.
It should be what?
Similar to Balreth, where he would walk between the lava. You know, that used to be a solo quest in the early stages of the game. That Balreth quest used to be a solo quest, and I could not do enough damage because what would happen is I'd get him so close to being dead. I'd get him down to like 10-20% health.
I remember this.
And that's the best I could do before he would reach the lava. And when he reaches the lava, he heals pretty much back to full health.
You know the crap
That's not a solo quest anymore.
The things I remember in this game are things that you would get pissed at and yell about. That's what I remember.
Well, you know, when your quest progression's blocked and you don't know what to do, especially when it's early in the game, you're learning the game, you're not familiar with this stuff. Like nowadays, I know what to do, I know how to get around it or whatever. Or there's, you know, I'm very more familiar with the game. But at the time, I was very new to the game.
Very more familiar.
You know what? Yes, my grammar is terrible. I get it.
Yeah, my speaking grammar is really bad, and so is my Twitter grammar.
Kind preserve us.
All right, let's destroy this warding stone and let's go bind Sidal.
Yeah, Sidal, we're gonna bind your ass. Your ass is grass.
Fire will consume you.
Fire will consume us, apparently.
The needs
Yep, this looks very similar to... Oh, this one's a little bit different. I think I remember this one. And we need to stay out of his red. Because he's going to spawn right here. Yep, he's going to crawl out of the lava badassly. And you can start attacking him now.
Yep, gonna.
Coral Heart can break his shield. Defend me.
Oop, that's what you got to watch out for. Don't worry about it, though. I got plenty of heals for us, so...
I was in the perfect spot where I wasn't in the line of fire.
I was not in the perfect spot.
But...
Oh, we got a skeleton here. And we have to protect, actually back here, Tanval. He's got the coral heart, so we need to protect Tanval and make sure he doesn't die.
Oh, okay. Oh, we still got to kill and Sidal freaking...
No, Sidal is not taking any damage, so I think we're not supposed to necessarily...
Do we have to kill his other guys first?
I
I remember this, and I remember, like...
I remember we sat here and killed skeletons for a long time before we figured out what we were supposed to do.
Is it one of those, like, they fling healing balls
No, I
in
think
it?
we're supposed to just keep killing these skeletons until he weakens Sidal enough. And then once Sidal is weakened enough, then we can start doing damage to him, I think.
Yoki, well, my,
Because he's not taking any damage right now. He's not losing any health.
What a butthead.
Oh, there we go. Wait, he's casting a beam on him. There we go. You can do
So
damage
we
to
do
him
it?
now.
Yeah, or I thought it was when he casted the beam, maybe?
Yeah, he is casting the beam.
No, I said when he does, though. Is that when he takes damage, or is it...
No, it's us hitting him. He's weakened
Oh.
now, and he's unprotected, basically. And now he's back to full health. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying.
Skeletons down.
Is that...
Something that gives him full health again, and I don't remember what.
No, I think we can do this. I think... Do we have a coral heart or something?
I'm hurt.
No. Who's hurt? I don't know who's hurt.
Maybe somebody in the chat can tell us how we're...
I know, right? I'm just hoping that his health goes back down to where it was when he cast the beam again. Like, it might just be temporary full health.
That's what I was saying. Oh shit, right in the fire. Come on.
You're fine. I got heals here.
Yeah, you're healing great, by the way. Like, I barely noticed that I'm hit, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's also not doing a ton of damage, but
No,
I can't move. Oh, I'm out of stamina. And there's so many skeletons here. This is really... You know,
It's a shit show, guys. What we call
everything's level 15, so we're a little bit behind levels on this. Okay, let's attack him and try and freaking kill him. I'm gonna put my standard down. See if that helps. We need to attack the crap out of him. Yeah, come on, we can do. Oh, and he's back to full health. Are you kidding
We're missing
me?
something. He's being powered by something.
We
We're
are
missing.
missing something here.
Forget what the hell it is. This was annoying. I remember this issue like the first time we did it, and I remember it being a big pain in the ass. Just because
Wait,
we were.
no, Tanval's doing something else. I think we did it correctly. There we go. He's got the beam back on him. Okay, we're doing it right.
Okay.
You know, if you didn't know any better, that could really confuse a player.
You could what?
I said that could really confuse a player that doesn't know any better.
Confuse
You're like, what the
us.
hell? Something's
Better.
broken here.
I know, right? This quest is messed
Yeah,
up.
see, he's coming out and stomping now.
There we go.
Yeah.
What does he just take enough time?
Good lord.
He's kind of a wimp. Like, he dies fast once he.
Well, it's because we have the help of these other NPCs, like Tanval is weakening him and stuff. So
Right.
it's not that he's that easy to defeat. You need all of us in order to do it. You know what I mean?
Summon the Guardians.
But also,
Gonna channel Sidal's spirit to summon the Guardians and bind him. And these Brothers of Strife look awesome, I have to say. Did you notice the skeletal arms holding his head? That's so awesome. I don't know if you can see that on the stream, probably. He's got skeleton arms coming out holding his head, his skull head in place.
yeah, that is
Pretty awesome. And he's got 2 skulls on his shoulders too. Well, one on
Does
each
he have
shoulder.
3 skulls and a baby?
Oh, this is what happened with Balreth. It gets extremely bright and then my eyes hurt.
I'll open a
Yeah, that was pretty painful. Did you hear what I said?
What?
But does he have 3 skulls and a baby?
3 skulls.
I should have waited until tomorrow. I would have heard you laughing at work from your desk.
Okay, we can take this portal out of here back to Stonefalls. And that should be it for this quest and this episode. So let's go ahead and start wrapping things up as we go turn this quest in. What are your final thoughts, Stu?
This will be a redux of my final thoughts from another episode, but I'm really excited that we were in the Tamriel Town Crier again. So thank you for that. And of course, I'm very proud of Drew for winning Tales of the Dead with his wonderful story, 3 skulls and a baby. No, that's all really exciting. Again, awesome community. I say that every time. But yeah, the Tamriel Town Crier thing was super exciting, especially because they linked to actually 2 episodes of our podcast, and they linked to the video of us making mulled wine, which was really, really fun for us to do, and it was just nice. I mean, now my drunk ass is featured on the official Elder Scrolls Online website, but along with Drew, who's a lot more charming and normal when he's drunk. But it was a lot of fun, so I'm really excited about that. Like, that yet again made my day. And also, I'm super happy that OPcast is on there, and everybody else. And also, I mentioned this to Drew earlier today. The episode of Tales of Tamriel, Need for Meat, is on there that we guested on. So Dudes and Tamriel is just taking over the damn town crier. Just taking it over. I'm really sorry to the rest of you who didn't get equal opportunity to be annoying and take everything over. But anyway, that's all.
All right, it looks like Tanval did end up dying after all. Hogan is now taking his place. Wax and Ash signed off with a hilarious "Stay moist, my friend." That's awesome. So
I do love their little sayings.
My final thoughts. I apologize that we didn't perfect the mic quality. I know that we have all the equipment now. We just didn't have the time to test it out, and we got a late start today because of it, and I apologize for that. But next episode, we will have everything worked out. No echoes, no anything, no hum in the background or anything like that. Everything should be spotless once we make a few minor adjustments. And I had a lot of fun this episode, aside from those few hitches that we had early on.
Too, thank you so much to everybody who was in chat, especially in the beginning, helping us with the mic stuff, letting us know how it sounded, giving us tips, because y'all know what the hell you're doing. That was really helpful.
Yeah, that was exciting.
And War, thank you for sticking around,
Yeah,
and we're still there.
Thank you for putting up with our testing out the audio and everything. But these mics are ridiculously awesome. If you're watching the stream or the YouTube video, you can see that I look badass talking into this filter here.
Filter.
Yeah, this is really amazing stuff here, and I am super excited about my messenger bag that I think I'll just go ahead and order that with my $25 from the Tales of the Dead contests.
And my t-shirt, which I no doubt will wear for every episode and never wash.
And if you want to hear a reading of my story, or you can always go read it for yourself, but if you want to hear it, check out episode 7. It has the at the end of the episode we read it. And
the reading is really bad, and I keep trying to talk him into doing just a reading.
You know, these are supposed to be my final thoughts.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, I get excited. Your final thoughts bring up so many thoughts in my own head.
My other final thoughts are I am very excited to get my Cinch Tiger and my house cat / panther pet from the Crown Store coming next week. I'm very excited about update 1.6 or update 6. I've had a lot of fun wandering around just pickpocketing people and breaking into things. I did discover that if you let the guards kill you, that does not save your gold. They will take your gold anyways.
You discovered that because that happened to me because I'm an idiot and I got caught and then they took my gold.
No, I discovered it because
I
discovered it because we were trying to quest and I didn't feel like sitting there for an hour waiting for 500 gold of bounty to go away. So I was like, you know, I'll just let them kill me. It'll remove my bounty. I didn't realize I'd lose the gold also. So just a little tip for everybody there. And I was listening to Tales of Tamriel and they said there was a guy who racked up 1 million gold in bounty.
Oh my god!
And that's somebody who's clearly trying to. They're like, let's see how high I can get the bounty.
That's a great goal. I think that's an awesome goal. That's really
cool. You can't go into town anymore. I mean, if you don't have the million, what happened? That's what I'm curious about. If you're sitting there with only, let's say you even in your bank, whatever gold you have only amounts to like say 50,000, and you have 1 million gold bounty. What happens when the guard kills you? Does it take all your gold and you still have the remainder bounty left?
Oh, that's a good question too. Let's test it out.
Yeah, and I mean
on a crap character, not on our.
I mean, you're gonna lose all your gold because unless you're avoid all the towns for a long time because
try it in the PTS.
You know, you either try to run from the guard. You know, you can't pay the bounty. I mean, some people have 1 million gold, but not a lot. So, I guess that's it for my final thoughts. I had fun. Audio is almost perfect. We're almost there. 1.6 is amazing. And Tamriel Unlimited next week. I'm very excited for the Crown Store. That's going to be a lot of fun. And
my final thoughts, or I'm sorry I kept interrupting your final thoughts.
Oh, I was just kidding. I just So, thank you everybody for coming. If you want to reach us, you can find us on Twitter at @DoozandTamriel. We are individually, I am at ScaryDrew86.
I am at _Berries.
If you'd like to find us in the game, I am at ScaryDrew.
I am at ScaryDew. I got it right for the first time.
Yes, you are at
150
ScaryDew.
episodes.
And we are also, you can email us, doozandtamriel@gmail.com. You can
never check it, so don't.
You can find us on Twitch Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/doozandtamriel. You can also find us on YouTube. You can go to tinyurl.com/doozandtamriel, or you can just search us on YouTube. We are also on in audio form as a podcast on Podomatic, Beyond Pod, iTunes, and Stitcher Radio. Again, you can search Doos and Tamriel on any of those, or just Google Doos and Tamriel, and you will find us. So thank you everybody for coming into the stream tonight and joining the chat. I think this is the most people and most consistently that we've had people in our chat, which is nice.
Then we got ditched for shrimp curry, which ran by support.
I know. And I don't even know. Oh, we're eating sole. That's right. I was going to say, I don't even know what we're having for dinner.
Also seafood.
Yes. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody who listens. Thank you for all the support. You guys have been amazing. And we'll see you next time.
Turn it off because I'm hungry for food. I'm hungry. Is it off?
You know what? I forgot to read a lore book. I'm going to have to read 2 next time.
Oh my god, please don't.